Hello everybody, welcome back to Homestuck. Today we're starting off a little weird because I forgot to play this page last time. Cool, anyway.
And that was it.
Anyway,
Eternity Served Cold is supposed to be playing right now, but I can't hear it.
I can't hear it either.
Hey, is your audio
It shouldn't be.
It's
Same
probably
settings
fine.
as usual. Anyway, Act 6, Intermission 4. You are now Caliborn. You needed something to sop up all the blood, so you snatched your sister's fanfic tome for the road. Just by ripping the pages out, you're already giving her dumb stories more attention than they deserve. She's lucky you were in such a pickle for clean towelettes. Ordinarily, you wouldn't use this trash to wipe your ass. But then again, that's only because ordinarily you're chained to the other side of the room. You capture the tome, savoring the recently acquired freedom of having a fetch modus all to yourself. The idea of storing an object and then freely being able to retrieve it any time, without having to barter with a truculent sibling over a series of inconvenient naps, it's almost too much liberation to fathom. You truly are a free adult man, and you are so proud of yourself. You love having a dead sister. Having a dead sister is an experience you would highly recommend to everybody.
Okay. Which one do I get rid of? I'll take offers.
Let me just, double check that my mic is the right one.
It's like recording the webcam mic again.
It's not actually recording.
It is not recording through the webcam mic, and it is recording.
Yeah.
You are already so far from home. You've never walked so far in your life, at least not while awake. The immovable juju block keeping you shackled to your room is just one of the many banes of your existence. It's hard being a cherub and growing up with lots of weird magical rules that nobody understands and have no discernible origin or purpose. It's hard being a cherub and growing up with lots of weird magical rules that nobody understands, have no discernible origin or purpose, and nobody understands. You peer your former prison through the scope on your machine gun. You aren't really supposed to hold the gun by the magazine like that, but whatever. There's the Crextruder. It was the only device available to be deployed. You're pretty sure there was supposed to be more devices that went with it, but you guess your game session is a little different. You were also under the impression there were supposed to be gates directly above your home, but you don't see any. Maybe if you look higher. Still no gates, but there's Skya, all clouded over. You like it much better that way. And there's Prospect in close orbit. That's where your dead sister's murdered dream torso is. You wonder if the kingdom's gotten around to having a... what do the humans call it again? You forget. Some sort of ludicrous cadaver festival. Just the typical kind of sentimental horseshit cooked up by races of people who actually live in each other's proximity. They often exhibit such bizarre tendencies that result from esoteric things like culture and tradition. Aliens are so strange. You guess Jack Noir could still be up there too. You'll have to catch up with him later for a deep briefing. He's been very useful. You may need his service again sometime. Until then, it seems there's nothing to do but keep exploring. There are no signs of anyone or anything interesting on this planet except, of course, the same hideous statues which littered your homeworld. You can't seem to shake these god-awful things even by fleeing to another realm. You don't know what they are, but you suspect that once in an ancient civilization they were probably symbols of tyranny and oppression. Now that you think about it, you believe your entire planet may have been sucked into the medium, not just the cruddy statues. The landscape is very similar, minus the bright red glow from the supergiant. Add one more item to the list of things you don't understand. You thought you were going to be sent to a cool new planet, unique to you and your adventure. Some sort of amazing, new magical place you could conquer, not the same old barren ball of shit you grew up on. At least, that is what Calliope had you believing. You think she was probably a liar, or just really stupid. Or both. Times infinity. You keep walking. And walking. Yeah. You're not gonna lie, this place is boring as hell. You were hoping for a lot more out of this adventure, but no. The wasteland is empty. Banality skims the void where a proper fucking adventure should be, as if grazing the stab wound of a murdered sister, or say, toppled sarcophagus. A stupid note is produced. It's the one assholes play to make their audience start punching themselves in the crotch repeatedly. Today is your first pre-domination day, and as with all zero preceding it, something feels... what? What are you looking at? Look, no, wait, don't look, just listen. You don't have time for fancy poetry. It's almost as useless as having your thoughts dictated to you, assuming you were even aware of that happening, which you definitely aren't. Cherubs aren't prone to that kind of self-awareness. No way, absolutely not. Yes, you believe that thought, the one you had just now, by your own volition, and now it's true reality, see? Yes, you totally agree with that thought you had. Frankly, you don't know about stuff skimming holes or alertness to some purely hypothetical flow of narrative or whatever. You've got major psychological problems. You were meant to be a monster, to destroy something huge and really important, perhaps repeatedly, and to be a total shithead about it. You just haven't found the road that'll take you there yet. Somewhere in this depressing, empty lot of a session, there's a quest waiting for you. You are determined to squeeze more blood from this pathetic stone than all the naturally occurring puppets in Paradox Space keep in their squishy little torsos combined. You stew in your own quasi-lucid hostility as you think this very thought, the one right here, that feels like it's being dictated to you, you think. You think it feels that way, so you guess it's true, but we previously agreed that you were the sole author of your own thoughts, didn't we? That's the thought you should be thinking, and more importantly, believing in as hard as you can, thus slightly reducing its stubborn fakeness attribute. You then think the word, huh? That doesn't sound like a thought you would have. You think to yourself, thoughtfully, what the fuck? But seriously, you've got to stop this. If you keep thinking thoughts like this, you'll probably start going crazy. If you start going crazy, this desolate one-player session will start to feel a lot longer than it's already going to, and more specifically than it already did. Still, you can't quite shake the feeling. You have a feeling it's already been a long... Hey!
Crazy.
What's that over
He's
there?
going crazy.
No!
Oh my god!
I'm not doing the full
Crazy?
bit.
I was crazy once.
Crazy.
Crazy?
Crazy?
What's that over
Crazy?
there? That looks like a great thing to distract you from your awareness-addled reverie. It's some kind of blinking light far off in the distance. It may be part of something else like a larger structure, but it's so far away the light is all you can see. You have a feeling it's going to be a long walk. Hold on. Another distraction happens to distract you from your previous distraction. Really? A distraction to distract you from a distraction? You sure have some dumb thoughts. Whatever, dude, it's your brain. Someone is contacting you, but you don't remember bringing a computer with you. Oh, right, it's your sister's computer, still stored in your shared Silodex. You never understood what a kid chained to her bedroom needed with a portable computer. It made you mad how stupid that was. You take a look at the message. Yes, just as you thought, that plastered floozy is spouting her nonsense again. It looks like your sister told the human her name. That's a clear and egregious violation of the rules. She must have been getting really desperate. The joke is on the human, though. She's trying to wake up a dead girl. Seems their session is still completely blacked out. What a bummer. Where's the fun in harassing these losers when you can't see them? Maybe it's time you left them all behind anyway. You don't have the patience for games with idiots anymore. There are much bigger things on the horizon for you.
Hey, Clarice, bro, I got a secret message for you. Is Clive. So, did that work? Clive. Is your time to start? Come on, Sleepy. Wake up, Sleepyhead. Sigh. Maybe you're just AFK. I hope your dumb POS brother doesn't end up reading this instead. Man, I wish I would wake up. I really want to talk to a friend about everything that just happened. I mean, another friend who's not part and parcel to my 3 BFFs' ridiculous nonsense. This will just give you a scoop on the half for whenever you wake up. So yeah, we'll finally enter our game. I think I was being the worst kind of turd for proposing the idea so long. Because I thought I was being noble, like sacrificing something that was important, and we all wanted anyways. Just so I could fuck with the wish and her plans. But I don't know what I was thinking, because this shit here is pretty great. I have got to say. Now we are all of a sudden in this crazy place full of pretty great hills and a black empty sky. I never actually seen anything like plants growing or a countryside. It's so peaceful and quiet here. I mean, the racket my lava pals are making, notwithstanding. We're just chilling at Jake's old broken house on a mountain, figuring what to do. Well, this all happens so fucking fast. I can't believe we're all together like this suddenly. Just hang out, an actual person, in our moon jammies. This is better than I ever thought it would be, in the silliest and stupidest way. It feels so surreal and amazing just to be here with my friends. I'm still not sure how this came together. Mostly a lot of miscellaneous extreme strider bullshit. Oh my god. Like, I was under attack here. My client was burning, and I remember dying. I think Jane must have died too. She was on Zeus, but I have no idea how she got there. I don't know if Jake died too or what. All I know is people were just dying their asses off left and right, and Beeline is we were all in some shit. Dirk, I think, must have killed himself and, like, shipped his own head to Jake on make out Mountain, but Dirk also kissed me, it would seem. Well, I was too dead to notice, unfortunately. But then I woke up on Thurs, which was getting worked over by the red shit too, and there's Jamelins all lying there, bloodily and heartbreakingly and probably dead. So I knew I had to kiss her, but God, I feel so pathetic, but I just couldn't do it for some reason. I wanted to, but I guess the blood grossed me out, and I'm a total disgrace of a friend. I don't think I'll tell her because it's too embarrassing. Then Dirk wakes up and kicks my squeamish butt out of the way and kisses her, even in spite of his superhuman gayness, because he sucks. Because he sucks less as a hero. And then we're blasting off suddenly on his fucking rocket, and I don't even know what's happening, but it's all so awesome. And we scoop by somewhere and pick Jane up in her yellow dress, and now she's flying with us, screaming the whole time. And then we get to Jake's place. His shit everywhere is on fire, and he's asleep there. So Dirk splashes him with a bucket of ocean and tells me and Jane to hide. So we do, and Jake wakes up and starts arguing with Dirk's gross head from the fucking future and climbs up on this stone wall for some reason and just starts making out with the head while the volcano explodes. Jane and I are like, what the absolute fuck? Well, Dirk's just there with his bucket, all like, yep. Then we ollie out of that popsicle stand, so now here we are. Wow, that story's a goddamn mess. What did I even just say? I don't know. I'll try to make better sense of all this later. I just wanted to tell you, and thank you for all you did to bring us together like this. It has meant so much to me. Guess that Guess what? I even have a new lightning bug pal. He's tots cute, plus friendly, plus blinky as all get out. I think I will name him Dr. Blinkbottom. No, that's shit. How about Twinkly Herbert? LMFAO. That kind of sucky too, but I like it, so I am gonna keep it. Herbert just blinked in total agreement. OMG, what a friend. Okay, Calliope, by which I mean Calliope. Still nothing. Okay, well, I forgot that. My party is getting a little bit rowdy over there. Oh my god, what are they actually doing? Now you're 10 stinking minutes to our magic best friend quest, and they're already jacking up the drama. Need to flag down the zombie ambulance. Haul these fuckers away. Wow, they really being so absurd. Maybe it's just because I'm not tipsy at the moment, but this shit is like hells of amateur hour to me right now. Maybe if I wasn't as sober as a nun getting slapped by a librarian, I wouldn't even notice. For reals though, may I just say, dying is a hell of a way to sober up quick. Good to remember that trick. So, hey, wake up soon. I'll try again later. Must deal with some shit now. I think I could use a drink. You guys see it?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
A friendly clown welcomes you to question marks. It seems he would like to be your guide. Will you let him be your guide?
It's not over yet.
Caliborn. Caliborn, what are you doing? Stop it! You finish brutally gunning down a semi-innocent clown for like 5 solid minutes and turn your attention toward this mysterious tower. What the hell is this thing? Maybe that clown could have helped you understand what you're supposed to do in this empty wasteland, but no, you had better ideas, and all of them were bullets. You just think you can figure out everything by yourself, don't you? Who needs friends and allies, right? Friendship and allegiance are emotions for dipshits like humans and trolls. You really are quite full of yourself, you think. Yes, you just thought that. No, don't resist No, don't resist the thought you just had. You thought it and you can't unthink it. You also think you're a mean little prick. You had that thought all by yourself, totally unprompted, and it is causing you to reflect on a lifetime spent being petulant and awful. Wait, no, on second thought, you don't think that. You have no remorse and you think you're great. No, you don't think you're great. You think you suck and you regret slaughtering that juggalo. Please do not argue with your own brain. That's what a lunatic does. You're really upset that you killed that sweet, helpful bard. No, don't pretend you aren't. He only wanted to be your guide. Would that have been so bad, you wonder? You wonder this to yourself while a tear rolls down your stupid red cheek. You turn away so that no one can see you cry, but you let out a muffled sob, and now everyone can tell you how sad you are.
Hey! A voice in my head.
Yes?
Shut up.
No way! Then who would describe what you're thinking and feeling?
Nobody. I can think my own thoughts just fine. They are less stupid and condescending than the thoughts you tell my brain to have.
But your thoughts are shitty. You should be grateful to have someone to spice them up for you.
No, what's shitty is you. And what's also shitty is this shitty piece of shit machine you live inside.
I don't live inside this thing, you idiot. This is just sort of like a radio tower. It receives and transmits signals. That's kind of obvious.
It's not obvious. It's dumb and confusing. I demand to know what's going on. Tell me.
Gamzee could have told you a lot of stuff.
Who?
I can't believe you shot him like that. What's the matter with you? He was literally the first living being you ever met in your whole life, and you gun him down without a single word? You got some problems.
Oh, the clown. He was dreadful and purple and needed to be exterminated quickly.
He was a huge fan of yours and was really looking forward to meeting you. He wanted to help you with your quest.
This is my plan, and no one else can live here. I don't need help.
Yet you want me to tell you what's going on.
Yes, tell me immediately.
Nah.
Ah!
What?
I'm getting frustrated, both by you and this fucking keyboard.
What's the matter with it?
It's making it impossible to type my quirk.
No, it's not.
Yes, the caps lock key appears to be permanently depressed. How do I make it not like that?
It's locked. You need a key to unlock it. You need keys to unlock a whole bunch of features on this tower.
Where's the key?
How should I know?
Because you are an infuriating font of knowledge about many things, including my own brain behaviors.
Why should I tell you everything? Find your own fucking keys. It's your quest, remember?
No, but typing like this is bad. It's really throwing me off.
I don't understand the problem.
I can't make my U's little.
No, I got that, but caps lock should make it easier. You do realize when caps lock is on, you can hold down shift to make letters lowercase, right?
What? No. I don't use caps lock. I thought it was supposed to be like a training key for babies.
A training key.
Maybe also for girls, for when they get hysterical and make their letters shout.
Okay, got it. Really great theories there. So, how do you usually type then?
Just, never mind.
Hang on, are you saying you hold down shift with one hand while hunting and pecking for all the other letters with the other, and whenever you type a U, you just let go of shift?
I said never mind.
Wow.
Okay, look, I can acknowledge that the method you propose is a lot more efficient and sensible. I just have my own style that I'm comfortable with, and also, I just never thought of that.
How old were you again?
Fuck you. Okay, the thing is, don't tell anybody I said this, but I've always had a lot of trouble at learning stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck it. I'll just type in all big letters, even the U's. Who cares?
Aw, looks like someone just took his first big step toward growing up.
Actually, typing this way is a lot easier. Looks like I win this round, asshole.
Win what? I was the one advocating the use of caps lock in the first place, doofus.
Don't antagonize me. You aren't a funny person. I can until you think you're funny, I may have problems learning, but I know when a piece of garbage is trying to be funny, unsuccessfully.
You're right, I do think I'm funny sometimes. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
You are. Just a wrong and unfunny guy.
We all have our flaws to overcome. I do my best, just like you. Think of all you've done in spite of your learning problems. You don't let your disability hold you back, do you?
I guess.
Then I gave a chest to that stupid Gambit, switching their hats, remember? It was a lame ploy and totally not in the spirit of the rules, but it got under her skin enough to force a loss anyway. You also hired Jack to murder your sister, which was a dick move, but reasonably clever.
Yes, those things I did were great.
Well, they weren't great, so much as terrible, but the point is you can accomplish anything if you put your mind to it. Just because you struggle with learning doesn't mean you can't realize your destiny, you just have to work a little harder at it. And if you're dealt a lousy hand, and you definitely were with this shitty solo session, then you have to work even harder.
That's what I'm going to do.
I know you will. You're going to prove all the haters wrong, exceed your own limitations by miles, and accomplish more than you ever dreamed possible. Yours is quite an inspiring story, actually. It's just a shame that all of your accomplishments will be so horrible. That's really beside the point.
Yeah, I already knew I was incredible and special. What are you trying to do? Inspire me? Save your breath, fuckhead.
No, I don't give a shit about making you feel better about yourself. I'm not your guardian, or your sprite, or your exile, or your fucking life coach. I'm just saying some things that are true through the narrative prompt. Take the facts or leave them.
Most of your facts are boring so far. I would like better and more useful facts right now.
You may be destined for bigger things, but you're still an atrocious, stupid child. And you may have won the game with your sister, but that doesn't mean it was the best thing for your development as a person. You had her dream self killed, which is not an opportunity your species typically gets. So she died prematurely instead of allowing the conflict within you to settle itself naturally. In short, you forced your predomination to happen a little too early, and now you're stuck.
Stuck?
Yes, your personality is stuck in some sort of cantankerous prepubescent limbo. You're going to be a stunted, miserable tool forever.
Well, how long was I even supposed to wait for that tweed bitch to get out of my skull?
It's kind of sad. You don't really know anything about your own species, do you?
And I guess you do?
Yeah? Pretty much everything.
Tell me then.
No.
God damn it.
Oh.
This dialogue is giving me a headache between your passive-aggressive obstinacy and your bizarre motivational diatribes, and the fact that I'm having a hard time telling our text apart.
What? You are?
Kinda.
Well, here's a hint. You're the one typing in capital letters. You're also the one typing in surly, brief, stilted-sounding phrases.
No, but the colors are too similar. I know that some letters are big and some letters are small. How dumb do you think I am? I just have an easier time thinking of colors.
This is Hussy getting mad at all the people who couldn't tell, like Fef, Arid, and text apart, isn't it? Sorry. What does that even mean, thinking in colors?
I told you, my brain works differently, so shut up.
Well, if you want to change your text color, you can if you turn on some of these monitors. This thing's like a needlessly complicated desktop computer, really. Made of a radio tower tree of old CRT monitors rooted in a big transformer. Needs power, though.
How do I power it?
See that loose plug there?
Oh, fuck.
Plug it into something.
What a load of shit. This cord is so short. What can it even reach?
I don't know. Not my problem.
Maybe if I pull it really hard, I could stretch it far enough to plug it into that fucking rock over there. This is beyond asinine.
This is your quest. In quests, there are challenges. Challenges which must be overcome by your tiny, learningly disabled brain.
I hate you.
What you really need is a guide. A mentor of sorts. Too bad you shot that clown.
Stop touting the wisdom of that imbecile with the disturbing underpants. The only thing he has taught me is how to receive hundreds of bullets through the torso in the least dignified manner possible. It's also a crash course in dying a painful death, hopefully.
Sorry to disappoint you. He's not dead.
What?
What did you expect? He's clearly a god tier.
Bullshit.
Haven't you ever seen a god tier before? You do know what that is, right?
Yes, I know what that is.
then you know he's immortal and can only die under very specific circumstances. Guess there's no point in trying to kill him.
But his wings fell off. I saw them fall off.
Yeah, I guess they did. So?
So, I think he's probably faking.
Oh, please, paranoid much? Why would anyone go to that kind of trouble? What would be the point? He would have to be such a jackass to do that.
I don't know why he's faking. I just know those wings were bogus pieces of shit that were, like, strapped on. Which means he's a fraud.
If you don't believe me, just see for yourself.
Huh?
You made the rookie mistake of turning your back on the body.
Oh my god. How can he possibly still be alive?
See? Fit as a fiddle, barely a scratch on him. Just please don't shoot him again, okay?
Why? If you say he's immortal, then it shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah, I know what I said. Alright, maybe he's not God tier. Who can really say for sure? Just try giving the machine gun a rest for a while. He really wants to help you.
I don't understand why this fucker won't die.
He's a hilarious, rascally clown. You know how it is with clowns.
No?
They're notoriously difficult to kill for reasons that basically don't make any sense. I'm personally not aware of a single timeline in which this codpiece packing moron dies.
What? What does that mean?
It means you can't keep down the clown. Say it with me. You can't keep down the clown.
No, I won't say that.
Say it. You can't.
Go fuck yourself. Just tell me what it means.
It means crazy clowns just won't die for some reason. In adventures such as yours, they tend to linger long past their welcome. They linger and linger and linger, and just when you think you're totally fed up with their bullshit and you can't take another second of it, they just linger some more. And you never know what they're up to, and they're always scheming in the shadows, and it's quite possible that whatever master plan they're hatching just doesn't make the slightest bit of sense at all. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how stupid the clown's schemes are, or how sick of him everybody is. He just won't die.
This is, honestly, the worst sales pitch for a mentor that I've ever read.
Granted, but come on, just let it slide this one time, please. Just no more shooting. You can slap him around if you want, that's fine, but shooting's off limits.
Why?
Because you can't kill him! He's the most important character in...
In what?
Well, okay, maybe not the most important, but he's still really important.
I seriously think you've been mostly fucking with me.
No way! Okay, shh, he's approaching you. Come on, man, be cool. Let's just see how this plays out. Looks like he's got a present for you. Ooh, I wonder what it could be.
James, he's not looking too hot.
You motherfucker.
He looked at me funny.
Yeah, wanna know why? Because he's a fucking clown!
Do not type in big letters, it confuses me.
Why do you have to be like this? Why can't you just be down with the clown?
I don't know, I like shooting him. He just has this perfectly shootable torso. Hey, what the fuck is this horrendous music?
What, you don't like it?
It is, without a doubt, causing me more pain than whatever this unkillable clown is feeling right now.
Well, whenever you shoot the clown, I play the elevator music.
Oh, fuck no.
That's the deal. Either shoot the clown and face the music, or put on your fucking big boy suspenders and stop trying to murder him.
Alright, whatever. I find your stipulation to be tyrannical, but fine.
Just plug the thing in the goddamn box already.
Alright. Now what?
Now all the monitors have power, each one's set to a different channel, but they won't display anything unless they're unlocked. You unlock them by finding the right keys and using them on that little model, the radio tower next to you. One of them's unlocked for you already. Can you see it up there?
Yes, I can see it. It is a view of my dead sister. What a beautiful sight. She really makes a more breathtaking corpse than I ever imagined.
Whatever you say, weirdo. Anyway, it's like I said, this is a glorified computer. If you want to change your text color, you can sample some pixels from the display.
This is perfect. I was intending on using her putrid green blood to color my text.
Were you?
Yes, it was going to be like painting my words in her blood as a token of my ruthless triumph. And then on the next time I was going to harass somebody, it was going to be all like, look who won. It's just me now. And I would just be like, now what's up, bitches? it was going to be so badass.
Okay.
Also, this is a funny coincidence, but I was also batting around the idea of stealing her big U's anyway. I mean, as another kind of trophy to let people know I'm whole the and the best sibling is in charge now. I was on the fence about doing that though, but I guess your stupid latte board maybe forced the issue. But I'll just say badassery was the reason, and omit the tedious anecdote about the keyboard. So yeah.
Then let's just consider this a serendipitous facilitation of all your most juvenile typing fantasies. Let nobody henceforth mistake you for a guy who isn't trying as hard as he can to type like a cold-blooded motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Great, now grab that mouse there and pick a new color.
Excuse me? What the fuck is this?
It's a wireless mouse.
No, it's this awful kind of mouse. The kind with the glossy orb. I hate these.
Yeah, trackballs are pretty terrible, can't argue there.
My thumb claw is kind of slipping on the shiny ball. This is incredibly difficult to operate.
Really don't envy your situation.
Also, this is an awkward vantage. If I want to use the mouse and look at the screen, I have to stretch my arm really far. It kind of twists my body to look around the corner like this.
Well, maybe that's why it's a wireless mouse. You can pick it up and walk around the tower and use it on whichever monitor you want.
But I can't move it.
Pardon?
It's stuck. Why is the mouse stuck?
Probably because it's welded to the counter.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
I cannot believe this. What sort of... Sorry. What sort of asshole would set up a wireless mouse and then weld it to the counter?
That's a hell of a question.
Oh, I am so pissed off at this. Who's responsible for this nightmare?
I don't know. Someone who thought it'd be funny watching you struggle with a shitty trackball mouse welded to a counter?
I demand to know. Was it you? It was you, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Mark my words, whoever you are. One day I will track you down and kill you.
You already did. Yeah, this is hussy.
Liar.
It's true. It already happened in, like, the quasi-future.
What?
You know, for someone who's supposed to be a Lord of Time, you really kind of suck at thinking fourth dimensionally, let alone fifth dimensionally. You got a long way to go, kid.
Wyatt, your nonsense is distracting. Okay, there. Wait, this color is all wrong. It's too muddy.
Yeah, the environment's pretty grim up there. Sky doesn't provide very good lighting when it's all clouded over like that. Just bump up the brightness on the display.
Okay, how's this?
That looks better. Wait, let me check. Okay, yeah. 2ED73A. Yeah, that's correct.
What?
That's the hex code for the color.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the numerical representation of the color in hexadecimal format.
Okay, so?
So I was just double checking to make sure it was right.
And?
It was right.
This is a particularly aggravating tangent to an already ghastly conversation. I'm going to figure out who you are and how to kill you.
But Caliborn, how do you expect to kill me when I'm already dead? Oh man.
How is it actually possible for someone to be this obnoxious and funny?
I don't know, maybe it's a miracle?
Stop fucking with me, I'm serious.
Oh no, he's serious, everybody. Look out, he's about to throw the tweeniest, brattiest tantrum his little green exoskeleton can muster.
Stop it.
If you pitch a fit in your little bow tie and suspenders, it'll probably be so adorable that I might just drop dead anyway. Or my ghost will.
Fuck you. Now I know you're full of shit. Ghosts can't die. That makes no sense.
No, really, go ahead. Flutter your eyelashes at me. Make it as grumpy as possible. Kawaii me to double death, bro.
I am so close to just wrecking mayhem on literally everything within my tantrum radius. If you don't stop teasing me and start being useful to my quest again.
Wait, shh. Settle down. Something important's happening.
What?
The clown, he wants to give you another present.
Oh god.
But seriously, this present's really important. Just turn around and receive it graciously from your new mentor.
He's not my mentor.
And remember, no more clown shootings or I play the music again.
What is that?
What does it look like? It's a magic crowbar.
Why is he giving it to me?
I'm not sure.
I thought you know everything.
I know a lot of things, but I don't always understand his motivation for doing the stupid things he does.
Why not?
I just don't. Like, one time he sold a girl some potions. No idea why he did that.
Potions?
Yeah, potions. He also threw some corpses into a Sprite to revive them and then fused their identities to create a disturbing freak of nature. Still not really sure why he did that. Probably just to fuck with everybody.
What corpses?
It doesn't matter what corpses, just some corpses, okay? The point is, he probably didn't even have any reason for doing it. He was just being weird and capricious. But that doesn't mean it didn't end up serving an important purpose anyway. After the fused corpse sprite exploded, both their ghosts got fed up and decided to start working together. Now they're doing some important stuff in the afterlife. I kinda doubt this clown had any idea that would happen. Or maybe he did. Who really knows with clowns?
Holy fuck. Who cares about this? What about the crowbar?
What about it?
You said it was important.
It is important, but I don't know if he knows that.
I bet the crowbar is a useless piece of garbage. I will not accept it.
Maybe he heard you bitching about the wireless mouse being welded to the counter. He's giving you something to pry it off with.
Oh, right. Maybe that's it.
But that's not why it's important.
Then why?
You know how at the start of an adventure you find some seemingly trivial thing that turns out to be important later, but at the time you have no idea why or how it'll turn out to be important?
Yeah?
It's like that.
That doesn't explain anything.
It explains everything.
What's magic about it? What does it do?
I'm not telling.
Tell me what I'm supposed to do with it.
No.
Yes.
Just take the damn crowbar.
Okay, fine. I think I'm filling a promotion about why this is important and what I'm supposed to do with it.
Really?
Yes, it's going to happen really soon. I can feel it.
Wait, what are you... Hey, stop that. What did I say?
You said shooting a clown was off limits, but I'm still permitted to smack him around. I'm just following the rules.
That's true. Okay, I'll allow this.
Yes!
You can't even turn it off!
You piece of shit!
I stopped allowing it.
I think you must have mental problems. Ones that are worse than mine, I mean.
I just want you to be friends with him and stop beating him into a coma with a crowbar, or riddling his sad, floppy body with full metal jackets. Though I will admit, it is hilarious every time that happens.
Oh, this is amusing to you? Then what if, for a laugh encore, I started firing up your dumb tower?
No, don't! Cut that out!
Make me!
You're gonna cause huge problems for everybody if you keep that up. Mostly for yourself.
Then shut off that music and be useful to me again!
How?
Tell me about my quest!
You brat, I'm not telling you shit.
I could do this all day! Wow, this is just the most fun thing! I love this magic present! You know what? That clown, maybe he's not so bad! I mean, once I broke him in a little!
Okay, fine, I'll tell you some stuff, just quit it. Thank you. Now what exactly would you like to know?
Everything!
Everything is a lie. Care to narrow it down a little?
Obviously not the boring, irrelevant things. Definitely not things like who kisses people with their unpleasant, non-skeletal, smooshy lips. Just all the things that I need to know to win this game.
It's not how adventures work, though. You don't just make some omniscient narrator inside a computer tell you everything all at once. There's like this whole process to it. You reveal certain things at the right time, depending on whether the hero has met certain requirements and is ready to learn those things. What you learn and what I tell you is more up to you than it is to me.
Who cares? I don't want your excuses.
Hold up.
I need water. I have one, I just couldn't drink it.
Oh. Aren't you excited about your adventure? About being unchained for the first time ever and getting to explore this mysterious place and meeting people and solving puzzles that'll lead you to this realization of who you were meant to be and how you fit into this epic?
No! So far, the adventure is boring and frustrating, and consists of an idiot in a computer and a clown who won't die. I want to know when I get to start fucking shit up.
You'll definitely get to do that later.
When?
Not long from now.
Like, in a couple hours, or...
That's up to you. There are puzzles to solve all over your planet. Your mentor can help. The sooner you do that, the sooner the fun will begin.
You really aren't telling me anything. We had a deal. I put the crowbar down. Now tell me things.
Why don't we narrow the scope of the Q&A then? Try asking very specific questions, and I'll decide if it would be appropriate to answer at this time.
Yeah, good idea. Then my first question is, what is this place?
The medium. You're in your game session.
I know that. What's this planet, I mean?
It was called Earth.
Earth? That's it?
Yeah. Weren't all the statues of Liberty a dead giveaway? If you see one or more shitty old statues of Liberty on any post-apocalyptic wasteland planet, that automatically means it was Earth all along, as a rule. Then, when you realize that, you're supposed to have a mental breakdown.
I am unfamiliar with this rule and skeptical of its veracity. Tell me more about Earth.
It's a place humans are from, but that was a very long time ago with respect to the planet's current age. Earth has been through a lot. It was even relocated a couple times.
Yes, I brought it with me, I think, into the game.
Yes, but it was relocated once even before that. It was moved from its native solar system, where it circled around a little yellow sun, then it found its way to a new system, around your big red sun. It stayed there for a good while until your sun started dying.
Why would someone move a planet?
Its universe was about to explode, so its proprietor closed up shop and got it the hell out of there.
How?
That's not important for you to know. Suffice to say, planets just have a way of scooting around in this adventure.
Okay, why is this my planet in the game, though?
Because your kernel sprite turned into a black hole and sucked it into your session?
No, I mean, I thought I was supposed to have a cool and special place. Like a land of something and something.
You do. You just have to unlock it. That is when your real quest will begin.
How do I do that?
You know, finding keys, solving problems, all the potential for extraordinary achievements in your quest must be unlocked first. We've been over this.
Where do I find the keys?
I don't know.
Lies!
Why would I know that? You think I'm like an encyclopedia on key locations? I got better things to think about than where all your stupid keys are. Find them yourself. Better off to it.
No, more questions first. What am I ultimately striving to unlock? To make my real land appear? Is it some sort of giant fancy keyhole?
Nah, more like a big door.
A door to what? Treasure?
Kinda. If there's any treasure in there, it would be guarded by your denizen.
What's that?
A powerful monster that rules your planet, asleep in the core. He appeared there the moment Earth got sucked into your session.
What kind of monster? Is it a deadly, challenging monster?
Yes. He's the deadliest, most challenging denizen of all. He very rarely appears in game sessions and is usually designated for the most naturally gifted warriors. His name is Yaldabaoth.
So my goal is to burrow fuck deep into the center of Earth, unlock his door, and then destroy him?
Sort of. You can fight him there and then if you want, but that won't do you much good. Not just because he'd probably kill you instantly. You're better off listening to him.
Why?
Because he'll make you an offer, by which I mean he will give you the choice.
The choice to do what?
I won't tell you that.
Fuck, no. You were on such a roll of not being shitty.
It's just a very important decision you'll have to take into consideration once you hear it. Something unique to you and your journey. Basically, if you accept his terms, your real adventure will begin. Your true planet will be unlocked and a whole lot of other crazy shit will happen. It's best not to get bogged down into the details, though. The bottom line is, by accepting, you will begin the most difficult game session anyone has ever attempted.
What? That's bullshit. Why do I get such a raw deal?
Because you're being punished.
For what?
For your hubris in embarking on a one-player game session. That's against the rules.
What rules? Where are these rules written?
They aren't written anywhere. They're just the rules. Are the rules you and your sister followed written anywhere?
No.
You just knew what they were and you followed them. There were consequences for breaking them.
So this shit-ass session is punishing me for being too full of myself and killing my sister?
Pretty much.
Whatever. I accept the consequences for doing those excellent things. Just bring it on.
Thought you'd feel that way.
So what's so terrible about this session? Aside from the first stage being insanely boring.
It's called a dead session.
So?
So, there are 3 kinds of fucked up sessions, and yours is the worst. There's a null session, which is pretty much a normal session that's doomed to failure. Everything works correctly. The sprites are prototyped, the battlefield can evolve, the forge is present, Skya can gestate a new universe, theoretically, but events conspire such that this never happens. Basically, the players are doomed to fail. Then there's a void session, which is the same as a null session, but without even having the potential for success. Nothing is prototyped, the battlefield doesn't evolve, there's no forge, it is completely inert. It has no chance of bearing fruit, at least not without some sort of miraculous external intervention like a Deus Ex Machina. And then there's a dead session, which is a void session but worse. It's started by a single player. The kernel sprite collapses into a black hole, sucking the planet into it, and eventually the sun and entire solar system. There's no hope of creating a universe in such a session under any circumstances, not even with outside help. Victory and defeat in a dead session are dictated by totally different terms. One way of looking at it is, if you're fortunate enough to even get your quest started, it'll be like playing the game on the extreme difficulty setting. Hope you're up for that.
Of course I am. Let me ask you, if you were the most deadly denizen of all, what would you want to mess with? This?
Hell no.
What?
Gamzee again.
Oh.
Wonder what he's up to now. He doesn't look too good. Oh, great. Now he's vomiting blood. You satisfied? You made this dear, sweet, pseudo-innocent juggalo vomit liter after a thick, glutinous liter of nasty purple blood.
Ah.
I'm debating on whether I should play the elevator music again. Would that be funny? I'm not sure. Kind of borderline, really.
Hold on. What is that?
What?
He's puking something up. It looks like... Are those... keys?
What?
He puked up some keys.
That's weird. What kind of keys?
Just some regular-looking keys. With some kind of clowny keyring.
You think they might work on this tower?
What the fuck are you asking me? How could this be something you don't know?
Don't be that way. I'm just thinking out loud here.
So you had no idea this wretched fool swallowed some keys, intending to later regurgitate them in front of me, probably as another present?
He's kind of like a loyal pet, isn't he? Dragging ridiculous stuff into the house as gifts for his master, barfing up disgusting things on the carpet and beaming with pride over his generous offering. Isn't that what you want from a devoted minion mentor?
Did you, or did you not, know he had these keys?
Nope, just as surprised as you.
I don't believe you.
Hey, I told you, I have no idea what that clown gets up to in his spare time. I'm not even really sure how he got here, to be honest. Maybe he stowed away in a shitty Liberty. Maybe he was just hiding in one of the vent shafts on your Meteor when you entered. He had years of practice to master that move, now that I think about it.
Shut up! Just shut up! How can everything you say be so useless?
Why don't you quit bitching at me and try out those keys?
How do I know which key goes in which hole?
You don't.
What? There are no labels or numbers or anything.
Nope, you just have to try them on every keyhole until it fits.
That's so terrible. I literally cannot even think of a single thing more terrible than that.
Welcome to your quest.
Okay, I guess I found one that fits. Ah, yes. It's this bumbling twit. Where is he?
He's in his game session, exploring his land.
His land looks cooler than mine.
It is cooler.
That fucker! I'm so going to mess with him now that I can see him. Hey, why can I see him now? Their game was blacked out last I looked.
You were looking through a standard chat client viewport. This tower's signal bypasses the field of void permeating the session. As long as you find the right tower, the right monitor, and have the right key, you should be able to see anything in existence from this planet.
Interesting.
Try another key.
It's the Dirt Human. He's somewhat tolerable, I mean, as a strong and competent male.
What? So you're down with the Dirk?
No, all I'm saying is the death I wish on him doesn't have to be especially painful. It could be like going to sleep with maybe only a short scream.
I think you want to be bros with him.
Shut your mouth. I will try another key. Oh no. In here it would seem that we have an exemplary pair of saucy bitches. Do you think...
What?
No, never mind. It was a frivolous question.
Think what?
I was just wondering, do you think it's likely if I peek at them for a while, they will begin to maybe
What?
stroke each other's hair?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Or maybe, what's the word I'm thinking of? You do it with another living torso that's near you. I mean a torso you haven't killed yet. When one dares to allow its seductive serpent of debauchery to slither into one's swap up kiss.
What the fuck?
I think it's called snuggling.
Bye.
Wait, where are you going?
I think you got a handle on this. You're warming up to the clown, or at least you stopped shooting him every 30 seconds, so it seems like you're ready to accept him as your mentor and begin taking this quest seriously.
I find him moderately less repellent, and he has proven himself to be useful, I guess. I will accept the resilient bard as my servant.
I think you got a wait, no, cool. My work here is done then. Try out some more keys, then go exploring and look for more. You'll get the hang of it. The narrative prompt has been locked. End of Act 6, Intermission 4. I guess we keep going? I don't know.
No, we haven't been recording for very long.
Yeah.
Act 6, Act 5. Excuse me?
What is that? What is that? I don't like that.
What?
What?
It's like we have another clusterfuck character with them.
For the record, I knew this character existed, but what?
I guess
you so
Jake
confused
had an
about?
interaction with Gamzee.
Who's gonna voice this one? Me or Dylan?
Do we want Aridin with a lisp or Solix with whatever the fuck Aridin's doing? Is probably how this one ends up, huh? Well, I guess we're not gonna find out yet, huh? Jake, examine incoming message. Dude, where you at, man? Wait, which computer are you using? Not comfortable knowing my words could be hovering over Cage's clownish sort of gaunt face. Could you maybe switch back to naked blue chicks as your exclusive desktop fodder? TIA. But yeah, I don't know if you just want a little solitude or if maybe you finally just got like a case of Strider fatigue. Could understand that. I mean, not to get all neurotic on you, I'm just saying I get it if that's what's going on. But for real, if you gotta sneak away for a few days, that's cool. Just might be kind of dope if you at least would let me know which planet you scurried off to. And by dope, I mean, I guess consider it. We're not trying to be a drag here. Wondering when it's up is all. Want to meet up soon? Found a really promising tomb we could raid. Sounds like it runs hella deep. If I got the specs right, could run as deep as the lion's mouth itself. Without all the fucking fire to deal with. Wait, I mean, lion's mouth. Gotta underline that shit. Always forget. Figure it could take a couple days to make it to the bottom. Only a day if we both go limp and just fall the whole way down the stairs, ignoring literally every sage warning we've ever received about those treacherous plummetation zigzags. Just tumbling on down in a floppy limb trance like a couple of puppets in a race arranged by some drunk gamblers. If you're into another expedition, head to Lotag and hit me up. Just don't forget your mask this time. Deeper we go, the worse it gets, remember? Could be some unreal grist down there. More puzzle shit, loads of skeletons. Back your guns, dog. Jake, solicit profound wisdom from your friendly guide. So yeah,
So essentially, Raven, do you want to voice Solux more than I want to voice Aridin?
well, I think I know the answer to that question.
Yeah, take a look at who you're asking that question to. Okay. I guess it's me. I'm doing another sprite.
I'm tired of this.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Let's do it, man. I'll see in the background.
No.
Oh, hey there, buddy. I nearly forgot you were bobbing about over there. What with my emotional dilemma?
Oh, please. As if that loud, heavy sigh would to one that so obviously directed at getting my take on your city boring boyfriend problems.
Is it really so transparent? You're a good man, Mr. Airful. A good man with a good heart. I'm lucky to have you as a friend.
No, you bloody imbecile. I am not a good man. I don't have a good heart, and I'm not your fucking friend. I think you may have the dumbest living being I've ever encountered. I don't even know why I bothered floating down this little wrathy glove to to flip you the daily bird. I must be out of my already tortured pan to bother with any of you over emotional fuckbags.
I suppose it's true. You can be a bit of a surly customer. I don't hold it against you, though. You have always been a wonderful source of amusement and companionship in this desolate place.
Wow, it's cool I amuse you. That really gives me gives meaning to my so good of existence. I mean, wow, thanks.
Sure thing. I'm just not sure who else to talk to about my issue with dirt.
Okay, why don't you give this person a whirl, not me?
I'm so conflicted. I've enjoyed our time together and all the adventures we've had over the last few months. But as a paramour, he has been overbearing to say the least. I don't know if I have the gumption to withstand another round of needy overtures. What do you think, Sir Sprite? Should I put the old kibish on the affair?
I hate how you say everything. How can he stand you?
Although, frankly, the prospect alone sounds arduous. I think I'm made of lead. I wouldn't even know what to say to the poor fellow. You are my mystical guide on this adventure. What perchance might you advise?
Alright, you want some red rum counsel? Well, here you go. I'm of the mindset that when you have a rock solid piece of ass tied to the dock, you don't bloody well tug the knot loose and shove the fucker off with the heel of your boot. And then another part of me just wonders what the fuck I just said there. Like, that was just such a weird sociopathic thing I thought. I honestly had no idea how bad I could possibly feel about myself until I became myself, if that makes sense. Your bro has feel your bro has feelings to consider. He's not some slice of rub steak. Why are you consolating me with consolating with me? I'm I'm a disaster. No, I'm a I'm a disaster that sits its emotional pants with thick liquid catastrophe. So why even come near me?
Oh, Mr. Aerosol, you are in rare form today.
Fuck you, Jake. I'm not funny. I have no actual clue why you think I'm so funny. So piss off. I sort of exploded myself the moment he spawned me. Every day, I'm wondering why I haven't blown myself up yet. One time, I think I almost did, and then I just thought, I think the truth of it deep down, I must love suffering, just like you. And what's his face? Your train wreck of a mace sip.
Stop, my sides. Your act is too rich. Thanks, buddy. It doesn't cheer me up at least a little.
Stop. And and you know what else? It's flipping bullshit. The hoax that you're implying. There's no one else to talk about this. Talk to a member of your own fucking species for a change. What about Crocker? Try ruining her today with your wishy-washy rubbish.
You're right. I really should catch up with Janie. It's been a while since we spoke. It does seem like more and more I'm the one to get in touch with her. I do hope she hasn't tried too badly of listening to my problems. Last thing I want is to give the impression that everything revolves around my various romantic problems.
Revolves around. It's a bit late for that, Dick. Your fourth quadrant is a black hole, and we are all being dragged, screaming through it, through its event horizon. Just talk to Jane and never fucking look at me again for the rest of your life. I'm leaving. Hey, here's one for the road.
Ah, there she blows, your favorite finger of all. You surely do love showing that one to people. It's actually become a vaguely comforting gesture.
You know what you've done, Dick? You've totally ruined the act of flipping people off. It was one. It was the one way I had left. I hope you're happy.
Boy, howdy.
Oh, is that another one? Oh.
Oh, Jake, pester Jane. Jane, answer.
Greetings.
Sorry, I was spacing out for a second. My mind was, I was like staring at the page. And I'm like, and then my mind is blank. Oh, hello, Jake.
I'm not interrupting you, am I?
Not really. Roxy and I are just setting a few things up here.
I see. I'd be happy to message you again later if it would spare you any inconveniences.
No, it's fine. It's really nice to hear from you. Actually, I was starting to worry you might have forgotten.
Forgotten?
Oh no.
Forgotten what now?
Never mind.
Wait, don't tell me. Is it a tomb or a crypt or something? Are you preparing for another grit-seeking expedition? Oh shit, did you schedule my assistant for the raid and I forgot all about it?
No, Jake, we didn't need your help raiding a tomb, but thanks for thinking of us. I don't know what this clueless pair of damsels would do without you.
Blast. Well, what's in the name of Lee Howard Taft's great tub, choking bottom, would I be forgetting that? This is going to drive me crazy. Can you give me a hint?
Yes, it was the day. It has to do with the day I was born, which was almost exactly 16 years ago.
Of course, your birthday.
Didn't you get Roxy's invitation? It was my understanding that she gave you and Dirk notice weeks ago.
Yes, that's right. Now I remember. The date sure snuck up on us quickly, didn't it? Sorry, you know how things can my mind. The gourd on my shoulders isn't the steel trap it used to be. Nothing like the well-oiled puzzle buster you got up there. Oh damn, this would be egg monster took quite the spirited thump on my face this time.
Jake, what?
I feel so done. I'll be right over.
Well, if you recall, the party is actually tomorrow. Like I said, we're just setting up a few things. Roxy is putting up some decorations. I baked a cake. You were, of course, free to join us early, too. I just thought since I hadn't heard from you in quite some time, you had better things to do.
You baked a cake for your own party?
Yes, so?
I don't know, something seems amiss. Isn't that against tradition or inviting bad luck or something? But I guess it makes sense since you love baking cakes. It's like a present you give to yourself.
Jake, what was it you actually wanted?
Oh, I just wanted to get your advice on some stuff. Since I've been a and forgotten the right party, maybe I shouldn't bother with that. The 16 big ones, huh? The old Sweet 16. Last one of us to notch the valued 1/6er. It's a big step. I know you'd make it. I always said I believed in you, didn't I? Just kidding. The inexorable nature of time's passage virtually assured you would get that mold, so you didn't really have anything to do with it. I mean, not that I didn't still believe in you. I do. I can't believe it's already been how long? Wait, like a year already since we entered? Holy moly! Where does the time go?
It's been more like 5 months.
Oh, well, that's still a pretty long time. Have to admit, it's been a longer stint than I expected. Certainly one involving more downtime than I would have guessed. I really thought we would have been treated more action, but being legendary players in this year's kind of game. But no, it seems the primary duty of the so-called nobles is to wait around twiddling our thumbs. I'm really beginning to wonder when these fabled heroes will die. Are they really going to be those we have been led to believe? I sure hope so. I'd still love to meet my pen pal, dear old departed grandma. Was a feisty youngster. What a hoot that'll be. And you wish your pop, let's not forget about him. Not to mention the young Strider and the long relatives. I've been through a barrel of laughs. I met them once, but I was too shy to say anything. Then I got in a fight. Did I ever mention that, Jane?
Yes, many times.
Not to say it's been all downtime and doldrums. Exploring has been great. Finding treasure, solving riddles, becoming better friends. I wouldn't trade that for anything. Maybe we are getting close to something big happening regardless. Every day, it seems like more and more undead creatures crawl from out of the shadows. Bigger ones and stronger ones. Does their presence herald something worse coming, just as the legends indicate that our presence heralds something better? I just wish we could actually kill the fucking things. Even the little ones can absorb so much damage before yielding any spoils. Remember, Jane, remember at the start how we kept trying to kill them? We'd all gang up on like an imp skeleton for an hour, just clattering it repeatedly, knocking its bones down, waiting for it to reassemble and keep coming at us. Only to find we rewarded a shitty hit and some grits. But I guess the silver lining was it forced us to explore rooms more often and scavenge for loot there. So I think we've learned a lot more this time. But it sure makes resources hard to come by, having to get them exclusively from chests and whatnot. Sometimes I wonder if we've been missing out on a really rewarding part of the game by neglecting to build up our houses. Makes you wonder, but it just costs so much. Better to stick to making more practical stuff, don't you think? Sometimes I wonder if the heroes had the same problems in their game. Do you think they found an easier way to kill skeletons? Were they just as seamless as us when it came to splurging our precious wrist on swanky new duds? Did the same enigmatic bard haunt their game? And if so, which hilarious dead trolls did he throw into the flashy blobs? Mr. Ersel tells me he knows many things about the heroes because he saw them in action when he was live. You won't tell me a thing about them. These troll sprites sure do love keeping their secrets something.
That's nice, Jake. I'm kind of busy, though. What did you actually want to talk to me about? Actually, why don't we just talk about it tomorrow?
Okay, we can talk about that if you insist. But hey, Jane, you sure know how to twist a fellow's arm. I just wanted to get your take on what you might call my own personal ultimate riddle. It involves dirt.
Oh my god.
You don't say.
It's true, I haven't seen him in a couple days. I've been laying low for a while, but I just received another series of pushy inquiries from him. Maybe I shouldn't be too hard on the guy since he was probably just concerned not having heard from me and all. But I still couldn't help but detect a tone of depression. Like, he could sense I may be having doubt. This kind of thing has been all too common, unfortunately. I'm not sure if it's going to work anymore. Maybe so needy. If only he could just relax and trust that I wouldn't spontaneously tire of his company. Although the irony, I guess, is that his overbearing tendencies are beginning to fulfill his own paranoid prophecy. It's such a shame we've had so many capital adventures together. I don't know why he has to be like this. He always has an intense. He always was an intense fellow, but in person, holy cow. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that he grew up alone in the middle of the ocean and he doesn't know how to deal with people without suffocating them. But then again, I grew up under similar circumstances, and I think I turned out pretty much okay socially. At least, I hope so. You think so, Jane? You think I should just bite the bullet and end it? It's probably the right thing to do. Boy, am I not looking forward to that conversation.
I think you skipped like a huge paragraph. It was the
What?
first.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, I looked away for a second. Yeah. Okay. Actually, it just occurred to me. It's funny he didn't mention your party with his text. I'm sure he wouldn't have forgotten. He never forgets anything. What with all his calculations in his computerized brain, both figurative and literal. I wonder what his game was. He invited me on an expedition without mention of your party as potential conflict. Since I could use some space, perhaps he was concerned that if we both showed up at the party, it would be awkward. Or maybe he didn't want to mention he was going to the party in case it would spook me away from attending. Hey, you see, Jane, this is what his endless machinations do to you. Anything he says could be part of some grand convoluted scheme, and it just makes you antagonize and boggle and wonder until your brain hurts. And you just know it's a battle you can't win. You know what I mean, Jane? Do you think I should just bite the bullet and end it? Probably the right thing to do. Boy, am I not looking forward to that conversation, though. It's just gonna be a doozy. What did I get myself into here? I think I made a lot of mistakes, honestly. Not the least of which was getting this shitty tattoo, now that I think about it. Yes, I know we all thought it was a riot at first. I guess it still is, maybe, but lately I've been wondering if I might not have been an act of sound judgment. Can you believe that, Jane? I don't know. It's a real pickle I'm in here, but I do feel better just being able to get it off my chest. You're such a good friend, Jane. You're always ready to listen to our relationship woes. What a trooper. She's not ready to fucking kill the guy. It never ceases to amaze me how excellent you are at this friendship business. Where would we all be without you? In a way, you really have been the glue holding us all together on our adventures. Gosh, you're a stand-up gal. Oh, which actually reminds me of another thing that's been bugging me about Dirk. He can often be almost hilariously self-absorbed. Don't even get me started when he started going off on this long monologue about his philosophical gobbledygook. I'm not sure he actually has much of a filter when it comes to that, to what others regard as interesting points of conversation. Not to rag on the guy too hard, but I guess at times I would just like to see a little more self-awareness from him is all.
Jake.
Did I tell you what happened on our last expedition together?
Jake.
Can't remember if I mentioned, oh man, but thinking back on what happened, it's even more ridiculous than I just found. Where do I begin?
Jake.
What?
Shut up.
Huh?
Shut up.
Did I say something wrong?
Jake, please. Stop talking.
I don't.
Jake, I said shut up.
What?
Just Shut the fuck up.
Hi, caramba. What incarnation is the matter, Jane?
What's the matter? What's the matter? I am sick and fucking tired to death of your insufferable, blithering bullshit.
Well, there, you seem really worked up. Maybe we should just calm down and talk this through like sensible adults. Also, you're getting kind of heavy on the caps there, aren't you? Sort of making it seem like you're shouting.
I am shouting. There are literal shouts of anger coming out of my actual mouth, and they are directed at you.
Yikes. Well, okay then. Can you tell me why you're so upset with me? Is it because I forgot your birthday party? Because I do feel awful about that.
Oh my god, why are you so clueless? I can't stand it.
Really, I feel like a total... But pack, my English. Anyway, I feel like a tool about forgetting. You know how I forgot stuff? I mean, shucks, Buster. If I knew how to make it up to you, I would. If it...
Don't fucking ask me.
Ameliorates?
It sure matters. I mean, I'm signing pretty much the suckiest Buster of contrition I can manage.
It's not about my birthday. The fact that you forgot certainly doesn't help, but that's not it. See? You just don't get it. Oh, and could you please stop saying Shucks Buster? Shucks Buster was my thing, and you stole it.
Shucks Buster was sort of our thing.
No, it was my thing, but I allowed it to be our thing. Back when you used to give a shit. Now it's just mine, and you can't have it anymore.
Okay, I suppose I could go with Shoot Buddy or Budge Jr. Or maybe forego an analogous catchphrase altogether. But it clearly sets it big time with you, and I'd really like to know what I did. Are you so fucking dumb?
Jake, let me ask you, do you even remember the last time we talked?
Wasn't it a few days ago?
No, try a few weeks ago. And even then, you messaged me just to talk about some stupid shit that happened with Dirk. A tedious gesture, which you then saw fit to reprise on my birthday of all days, whilst considerately forgetting about it. And even when I reminded you about it, you still barged ahead with your self-indulgent relationship claptrap anyway.
I didn't realize it was so long ago. Sorry about that. Again, all I can say is, where does the time go? Like I said, I have trouble keeping up with everything I'm supposed to, which it would seem includes personal relationships as such as calendars. I'm not much of a leader of people. Not like you are, Jane. I think when it comes to adventuring, maybe I'm more of a solo act. But now that I think about it, it might be contributing to my problems with Dirk. Maybe that's part of the reason why I need some space. Oh, brother. There I go again, blustering about my problems. I guess I see what you mean. But really, if you wanted me to talk sooner, then why didn't you get in touch with me? Feels as though I'm always the one saying hello to you.
Yeah, because every single time we chat, you do nothing but talk about yourself. You never ask me how I'm feeling or what I've been up to. You just launch into your romantic problems, and I just listen like an accommodating fool as always. So I just stopped bothering. Why should I subject myself to that repeatedly? You might actually be the most thoughtless, self-centered person I have ever met. I can't believe I used to feel...
Huh? You used to feel what?
Jake, has it ever occurred to you how it must feel for someone to listen to her friend go on and on about his boyfriend problems when all along she just couldn't say because she blew it and it was too late to... I don't even know why I'm bothering to explain this to you. Never mind.
Now hold the phone. Jane, I think I finally understand what's been going on. In retrospect, I can't believe I've been this blind. You're right. It really can be deplorably thick sometimes. Looking back, I can see how many of our conversations must have been tormenting you. You really should have told me how you felt soon.
Yeah, I know.
you told me you would have had the hots for you had the hots for Dirk, I would have backed off without another word. What are friends for? God. How dense is this motherfucker? Wait, did I say something dumb again? Concern it. I think maybe something is getting lost in translation over our retrospective chat clients. Maybe you should wait until the party and just clear the air face to face at your party.
No, you aren't coming to my party.
Well, come on, Jane, be a sport.
You aren't coming to my party because there isn't going to be a party. Go raid some tombs with your boyfriend. Go make out with him, or break up with him, or whatever it is your pickle. Selfish, heartless heart desires. I am at the end of my rope with you. I am fed up with your stupid movies and your stupid adventures and your stupid old-timey charms and you stupid dashing good looks. Who needs any of it?
I say, Jane, before you do anything rash.
Oh, will you please just shut the fuck up, Buster?
Zane, Zane, are you okay there?
I will be peachy fucking keen once I stomp this novelty mustache headset into oblivion and not a moment sooner.
Dang, that ain't a reasonable thing you said.
Au contraire, I believe you will find that once this piece of shit has been reduced to subatomic particles, we will all come out smelling like fucking roses.
Jane, stop it. You're upsetting Fifta. Just think of Fifta is all I'm asking. Poor Fifta.
Poor Fefida. My sorry. Oh, sorry, my sweet. Is that Fafudi? I can.
Patootie.
Patootie. Okay, that I've been trying. It's been hard to lose things missed. You and I both know Fefida has had to deal with garbage from jerk off boys before, so don't give me this poor Fefida crap.
Well, yeah, my girl Fifta knows what's. She's been around the deep bag block a time or two. Am I right, Fifta? Shit, yes. Give me a paw pump. Plump? Jane, you want in on this action? Come give us a fist of sugar. Complete the three-way for max girl power plus solidarity against dumb dudes. Janie Chase, don't leave us hanging here.
Fine.
Jane, that was the piss poorest paw bump I've ever seen. That was like a negative bump. We were going to have to bump long and hard into the night to dig us out of this fucking bump hole you took us into. With that tragic bump. That bump was like Shakespearean. Makes me want to weep softly and leave a bouquet somewhere. Someone plays a bad trumpet in the distance, or a sad trumpet in the distance. Look, Fafita just sniffled a little at how sad that bump was.
Shh.
Okay, God, I was just trying to cheer you up. Take your mind off whatever the hell that was. You weren't serious about calling off the party, were you? Here, let me just get this chest guys to help put the table back on the roof, and maybe salvage the cake out of that sand dune over there. And no, the chest guys just finished eating it. Let's make another, okay?
No, I was serious. I'm not in the mood for a party anymore.
Roxy, no. So it sounds like you got jaked. Why, yes. That is the face of a girl who got English with extreme prejudice. He was a blockhead after your birthday, didn't he? I'm sorry, Aiden.
Yeah, me too. Can we maybe not rehash the whole terrible conversation, though?
Yeah, we don't have to. Just maybe try not to hold whatever dumb shit he said against her forever. That's just how the guy is. It's like, he doesn't mean to be a douche, but it's just kind of a byproduct of the whole ridiculous Jake English experience. Like his dunk ass shenanigans leave behind a residue that looks like douche and tastes like douche, but it ain't the real thing. Like douche substitute. I can't believe it's not douche. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to say not terrible things about him in hopes you don't start hating each other. But I guess this isn't what you... So, yeah, I guess Jake's dumping Dirksen? Haha, like the writing wasn't so on the wall with those two from day one. Poor Dirk. I wanted to say something to prepare him for that, but never had the heart to bring it up, I guess. What can you do? Hey, but the silver lining is, I mean, if you can forgive him for shitty every day and stuff, maybe this is finally your chance to make a play for the J-Man, eh?
Roxy, please. As if that isn't the furthest thing from my mind right now. I am so done with that whole train of thought.
So you really think you're just completely over him?
Yes, sir. If Jake's the rainbow, then just call me a little moose from Kansas. Mouse. It's mouse.
That is not mouse either.
House?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. That H looks like an M.
Has the same H as in every other word on this page.
I know, but I don't know.
The pixels, man!
The pixels, man, and the context could still be similar.
It's a Wizard of Oz joke.
It's true. If Jake's the rainbow, then just call me a little house from Kansas.
Wait, really? As in, like, you don't give a shit if he dates anybody, or...
Mm-hmm.
I see. Interesting.
Wait, what?
Roxy, no.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It was a joke.
Was it really?
Okay, maybe not a total joke, but still mostly a joke. I'm only trying to... What? I don't know.
Roxy, I get you're trying to make me feel better, but a lot of things you're saying here aren't really helping. Do you even realize what you're saying half the time? I think I liked you better when you were drinking.
Jane, no, don't say that. I had a problem.
Oh yeah, I was way out of line there, and I'm sorry. That stupid conversation with Jake just pushed me over some kind of edge, and now I'm feeling really, really distraught. This game is so much more depressing than I thought it would be. Everything is dead and empty and full of graves, and all we're supposed to do is just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. But for how much longer? And I still don't know where my dad is, and you still haven't been able to reach Calliope. And what if they're both? And now on top of all that, I may have permanently destroyed my friendship with Jake. And now, I just want to be alone.
Jane, wait.
I have to go.
Where are you going?
Jane, abscond.
Home.
Good lord, all of my friends are being disasters. Well, looks like it's just us. Party night with Chica and Fefeta. Fefeta? Oh, dang it. Hey, you know I could have used some support there. Where was all that profound shipping expertise when you really needed it? Well, I really needed it. Usually I could barely show you up, girl. Maybe you just clammed up about all the drama? You'd have loved that pun. The one I just said about the clams? It's okay. You had enough drama in your lives. You deserve some rest. Good night, sweet princess. So, Chica, I guess that just leaves the two of us. Wow, this is great. You're gonna behave yourself. You're not do anything to Vexing or Cheshire Caddy, I hope. Oh, motherfuck.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Jane, Ollie Outie. Jane, answer.
Crocker! Hey, it's me! Remember me?
What the?
What? Oops! No. Hold shift unnostalgically. What? Yes!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You are the absolute last person I want to hear from right now. And the bottom of that list is pretty competitive territory at the moment.
Don't be like that, you stupid earth cow. How are we supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch? Like I'm flailing a withered mummy severed limb in your direction.
I don't want us to become friends. We all thought you were gone for good, and we liked it that way. Please don't tell me you found a second wind of petty trolling in you.
Hey, I don't troll. I jeer. Get it right. Trolling is for losers. Losers specifically who are trolls.
Whatever. And what's with the ugly green text? Reading your malformed sentence fragments was unpleasant enough as it was.
I borrowed it from my sister. Shut up. It looks great. And is no uglier than you, who I can see now with ease, for the record.
Whom you can see, moron. And no, you can't. Calliope said you couldn't see us at all in our game session, so I think you're lying.
Am I really? When right now I am looking at a homely female in dumb blue pants, sulking in a gray place, typing on a computer with a strange human face.
Oh dear God. Why?
My power has grown considerably since I last jeered you. I have made remarkable strides on my sacred journey towards important adulthood. On this bullshit planet, which used to be your home, I have found many keys and locked many holes, and now I can see more and learn more than you could ever fucking dream.
How wonderful for you. I don't care how all-seeing and all-powerful you think you are. If your intent is to waste my time with more of your pitiful bullying, you're out of luck. Because that is exactly not the sort of crap I am in the mood for today. Toodaloo.
Wait, I think I got off on the wrong foot. How about we gnaw that one off and start over? I was trying to pay you a compliment. My people aren't meant to like anybody, get it? I mean, not the way humans do. We don't have the human emotion called love, and we spontaneously start mashing keys when we are forced to even type the word. All our relationships are dictated by the miracle of hatred. So when I use bad words towards you, that's just me saying things to try to know you better, like socially as a friend. So when I say you're ugly, which you factually are, I mean that from my perspective of being normal and not a shitty alien. To say that you are actually attractive in an unpleasant way to my brain.
Nope, that makes very little sense.
Fuck. Try using your supposedly better smartness than mine and think somewhat laterally about, like, fucking culture that isn't yours, you dumb bitch.
Yes, I see it all too clearly now. You're really quite the charmer.
No, come on. No, bitch is another great compliment in the same vein as that which I just described. It's a term of endearment I use to talk about girls who, in my view, have managed to avoid being utterly beneath my personal acknowledgement. This isn't complicated.
Uh-huh. You're actually trying to claim that you find me attractive. From the alleged bad means good point of view, you're your hate-driven species.
Definitely. I'm not joking around, Crocker. I've unlocked a bunch of your screens and spent a lot of time watching you while thinking just the dirtiest thoughts.
You pig.
The other female, too. Let's not forget your squad's backup, bitch. How nasty is she? Just so foul, and the things you get up to with one another. Oh my. I need. Need I even cite the altercation with your puppy slumber loaves?
Excuse me?
My compliments in particular on your colorful undergarments while bouncing up and down on the soft human sarcophagus.
Oh, that's just great. The one time we had a generic girly pillow fight, and it turns out some pervert was watching us. I need a shower so I can even take one again in peace.
Don't worry, you can't. But seriously, Jane, can I call you Jane? Bitch, listen, you're one grody harlot, which means good, bad things to me. Let's remember, when I unlocked you, I don't know, maybe I've changed, or maybe just you since you turned older, but you've really filled out since I last saw you before.
What? Really?
Hell yes. It's the final sentence. Hell yes. I do enjoy a meaty bitch with a little clout.
What do you mean exactly by clout?
Oh, I think you know. When physical portions of the bitch kind of jut out excruciatingly.
Do you mean my... Why am I even having this conversation?
I just have a weak spot for the above average heft of your parts, which wobble the most. Now do something nauseating for me to watch. I want to see a tawdry act of hardcore schmaltz. See that rock over there? Pretend it is the other insolent bitch. Act a little nervous with your idle hand. Graze one of your more bulbous locations incidentally. Then ask the rock if it wants to fall in love. Oh.
What? No. Are you insane? I don't care where you are or whatever the hell it is you unlocked to spy on me. You aren't allowed to sit there all day leering at my boobs.
Your what?
My... what? Wait, what were you talking about?
No. Tell me what those things you said are. I'm so enticed.
Screw you. Tell me what you were getting at with all that. The stuff about clout and my bulbous locations.
I was just saying my taste prefers when buxom shrew's physique puts a healthy dent in space-time.
Space-time?
I like how salty it is when a bitch... when a bitch... This is awful! I like how salty it is when a bitch grows out of her skeletal phase and her frame really begins to challenge the horizontal dimensions.
Just remember that you asked specifically to voice this character.
What?
Don't remind me. Sorry. I didn't realize he'd say things like.
when the female rope starts getting more mileage out of its wideness attribute, more bang for its boonbuck, it really excites me better when bitches punish the ground with each megalithic footstep.
Shut up! I am not fat.
Jane, bitch, I have new orders.
Hey, fun fact. If you look in the description and the disclaimer is in all caps, that means Caliborn is in the episode.
Make sure like the U's are not capitalized. I mean, I guess you can capitalize the U's now because he does.
You will strip to the scanty pair of party pants and then the cloth chest piece which you wear under those plain rags, and then find a naughty patch of mud and roll around in the mud like an earth pig, flaunting for me your slippery and swollen porcine physicality, and maybe grunt some decadent poems through your snout about some shit face you adore. Oh yes, that would be wretched.
Go fuck yourself.
Wait, don't shut me out. Remember what I said about our different cultures or whatever. Have a fucking open mind, Jane. I made you a present for your birthday, whatever that actually is. See how I'm making effort to understand your customs? Meet me half of the goddamn way.
Oh, cripes. What is it?
This is so sad that Caliborn remembered her birthday and Jake didn't.
Yeah.
A sublime artistic portrait. Remember how I said my powers are growing with each day? This applies as well to my prowess as a draftsman.
Oh, goodness. No. You poor delusional thing. I don't care what progress you think you've made. You will never be a good artist, dear.
Horse shit. My illustration is stunning. It is nearly a photographic representation of your audience milkshake. Now park the industrial load of fright you declare a bottom and feast your eyes on my fucking excellence.
Oh, I got her. Okay.
Groan.
I can't believe I have chosen the perfect shape for you. It is as described in certain circles, knowledgeable of the art as a circle. I am very pleased with how faithfully it has captured the obscene rounditude of your magnificent carriage. Truly a spitting image of the cracker bitch. Now listen carefully. You may learn something. The masterpiece aficionado will notice how I achieved this highly advanced and difficult shape. What mostly gifted artisans will tell you is that circles are basically fucking impossible to draw. Trust me, it's like a paradox, a shape without angles. What? It's so I fucking cheated. I navigated the rational perimeter by making a lot of easily understandable, totally logical marks, forming a whole bunch of little right angles. The cheating part happened when I do this a lot, so it goes in a round direction. This one came out well, I think. But there's room to improve. I have theorized that if I keep making bogus circles like this, while drawing more and more angles, but smaller, so small that so small that you can't seeing them, the illusion of the circle will be complete, and people will believe in the fake circle. like a bunch of suckers. I bet nobody has thought of the circle strategy. I think I'm the first at this idea, and the best at it already. People think I'm dumb, especially the voice in my head. They may be right about me being dumb, but when it comes to the special way I do things, which is always actually the perfect way, I am a genius.
Hardcat's
Hardcat is alive. Yep.
Perezzi's alive. I'm trying to guess who the other what the other troll fusion's gonna be for
Well, we
Yeah.
know Equius is dead.
yeah,
This
that's
is
the one
true.
I know of. Equius
Equius
is
is
dead,
dead.
so
Laughs evilly.
that is the most pointless and incomprehensible load of drivel I have ever read. Your portrait is every bit as abysmal as I was expecting, and for the first time I am not fat. I think your claims of attraction to heavy-set women, which you present as flattery, is an obvious ruse to get me to feel insecure about my appearance, and this isn't going to work.
Oink.
Shut your stupid face. This birthday is so awful. I can't stand it. Why is everyone treating me like shit today? What did I do to deserve this?
You were. Wait. What's the conjugation associated with human birth? Is it human birth? You were human birth.
Shut up. I'm done humoring your perverted adolescent mind games. Tell me what happened to Calliope. Calliope, we want you back. Please come back and spare us from this lecherous nincompoop. Calliope, why doesn't this work?
Saying her name only wakes her up if she's alive. So your hog face can start the dirtiest syllables all at once. Hell, it can even give you a hand. Calliope, wake up, sis. Whoops, she can't. The bitch is dead.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true. I got somebody to stab her a lot, and then I stole her blood for my letters.
No, that can't be true. I refuse to believe even you would do something so terrible.
Jade, bitch, your preposterous female emotions are going earth bananas again. Settle down and listen to boy reason. Do not make me demonstrate the veracity of my facts yet again. That Sassagiride tramp is such a goner. She is never coming back. Just like your dapper human guardian.
What? What do you know about my father? Where is he?
He's fucking dead, I swear.
You're lying again. Tell me what you know.
God, I'm trying to. My facts are having difficulty penetrating your hysterical attitude. Listen to me very closely. He was captured by an agent soon after you began your quest. Then he was put in jail on Durst.
Okay, so he's on Durst then.
Bitch, you aren't paying attention. Do you know anything about the prison system on Durst? It isn't like the soft time you do on Frostbite. I bet you never spent any time in the junk they call a slammer there, let alone on Durst.
And I suppose you have?
I was not very well behaved. I did more than my share of time chained to the wall of a cell. like I wasn't so used to that. I was like, do your worst, and then they did. Dursites do not treat their prisoners good, to say the least. I was only able to survive the brutality due to my exceptional constitution, and even to some extent my ability to enjoy anguish. But your sorry. But your pathetic, frail human dad is a different story. There's no doubt at all that he is dead by now.
No, don't say that. Shut up.
You really should believe me. I have unlocked many of his screens, just like yours. You should. Sorry. Really messing up with S's, man. You should see how they treated him. The horror he experienced must be difficult for a human girl to imagine. Perhaps I could capture one of his visuals and show you firsthand.
Bastard, I said shut up.
His agony was magnificent and very long-lasting, you see. He was a VIP, a very important prisoner, so they gave him special treatment. Under such cruel circumstances, I believe he would have traded his favorite hat for a swift end to his hilarious suffering.
Right.
But it was so wonderful and great to watch. Between your father's demise and his daughter's epic posterior looming large on my video displays, I really must thank your entire family for hours of scandalous enjoyment.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Fuck you, he's not dead. My dad's fine. I'm not fat, and I hate you. I'm never talking to you again, and stop watching me.
Jane, keep absconding. DD, examine sleazy Dursite rag. Let's see what's in the news today. No surprise here, the ARC agent's dominating the headlines yet again. Already approaching day 154 of this debacle. It's a big day for your kingdom. Hard to believe it's here already. Time sure flies when you're being smooth and well dressed. The article covers the usual tedious politics surrounding the negotiation of his release. After weeks of posturing and grandstanding, Prospect's terms have been bargained down to a polite apology signed by the Countess herself. Or those were the terms you were last aware of. You checked to see if there have been any further developments. Yeah, just as you thought, she refused those terms. Prospect then countered with a new offer. The apology no longer has to be polite. No way she cottons to that proposal either. It's quite obvious to you what's going on here. The White Queen was never really taking this negotiation seriously. She's been submitting frivolous proposals which you know perfectly well the Countess will refuse on principle, daring her in front of the whole kingdom to swallow just an ounce of pride to get her agent back. This makes her look petty in the tabloids if she refuses, which was always inevitable, because as everyone knows, a queen is a vain creature, even alien sea queens. And you thought the kingdoms were locked in a stalemate before new management took over. The press has run the story so far into the ground you can barely bring yourself to keep up with it anymore. Sensationalism at its finest. Not that you're really itching to see Noir get his old job back. Talk about a high-strung boss. Time in the clink should do him good, like a forced vacation, with accommodations nearly on par with a 5-star hotel on Durst. Frankly, things run much smoother around here without him blowing a gasket every other day. Though you will say you could really use his expertise as a pencil pusher. You never knew anyone who could file paperwork quite like Noir. Sure, he complained bitterly about his desk job, but in truth he was always a reluctant savant of bureaucratic procedure and red tape. Now you're getting buried in all these damn tax forms and parking tickets. Maybe you should have them shuttled to his jail cell in Prospect so he can catch up. You have a feeling that prospicion authorities would be willing to oblige. Actually, that's such a good idea, you can't believe you didn't think of it sooner. You'll have to get the draw on that pronto. DD. Observe nobles. You step over to your cubicle of fenestrated walls, which you had replaced since the prince thrashed the old ones. You ordered the droll to sneak off to one of their worlds and whip up some fresh ones with a few alchemical upgrades while he was at it. The droll isn't really the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's certainly the most versatile. Also the most eager to please. If you have to watch his happy umbrella dance one more time, you swear to God. That was a black day for Durst when the prince went rogue. Well, not rogue, that's a bad choice of words. Why did the damn moon girl have to be a rogue? Corners you into that pun every time. It wasn't really a black day either, per se, since on Durst, a black day is actually a good day. Everyone's a big fan of black around these parts. Point is, everything went to shit. You like to think you taught those seditious brats a lesson, though. What with the miles, their inescapability, etc. And it's a good thing you taught him a lesson when he did, because the next day the Countess had new orders for all agents. Engaging with the nobles was thereafter strictly forbidden. No more sabotage, assassination attempts, any of that good stuff. Not until the heiress's wriggling day. Then all bets are off. Who's the heiress and what's a wriggling day, you asked? The heiress is the maid. Okay, you said. And a wriggling day? That's just her birthday, but phrased in alien. Like the anniversary of the day she was spawned, with cake and all that jazz. Come on, use your brain. Alright, got it, you said. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Your guess is the orders came down from her boss, Your guess is the orders came down from her boss, who, from what you've gathered, is even more of a head case than your presently incarcerated superior. When she starts kicking up a fuss, yelling at people, forking any poor slob unfortunate enough to make a misstep while grooming her hair, you know too well that's the frustration of an exasperated first officer. Would almost make you feel sympathy for the witch if you, like she, wasn't a soulless husk. She's never copped to it, but you just know she's got some schemes on the side. Every good right hand is going to have something up its sleeve, some sort of contingency plan the boss doesn't know about. Trust you on that one. She's cooking something. It probably has something to do with the new prisoner she reeled in. You don't know what she wants with the girl yet, but she's always got something cooking, or baking, whatever. The point is, the woman spends a lot of time in the kitchen. DD, check on prisoner. Speaking of the new prisoner, you wonder how the old one is doing. You're not going to check on the new one, she's out of your jurisdiction. Like you said, the witch has her schemes. Whatever they are, you're going to leave that alone. You're more curious about the status of the fellow you captured 153 days ago. You take a stroll through the Durst Penitentiary. This is where the Gen Pop is housed. For inmates, life is usually unpleasant and short down here, but the moment you laid eyes on the human prisoner, you knew you could never in good conscience lock him up in the dungeon and gulags with the common thieves, tax cheats, and parking fee delinquents. That would be a crime worse than those committed by all the inmates combined. No, a man of such distinction and strong fashion sense needed special accommodations. A cell reserved for very important prisoners. DD, proceed to solitary confinement suite. Going up. The prisoner appears to be doing well. You ask if you can get him anything. Coffee, a newspaper, additional smoking apparatus. He indicates that since he lost his wallet, he's been running low on pipe tobacco. You say you'll see to it at once. While this is a maximum security suite that is virtually impossible to escape from, you've made it clear to all personnel that anyone who harms a hair on this man's head will have to answer to you. They're all very fortunate that his head does not seem to have any. God damn, he's good at shaving. You're not afraid to admit your envy when it comes to his prowess with a straight edge, not even to speak of his natural ability to grow whiskers in the first place, the lucky stiff. DD, ask what prisoner is doing. No need to ask, you can plainly see his conduct. What?
No, I opened up a message someone sent me and I forgot my volume was on.
Okay. No need to ask. You can plainly see he's conducting some rather serious business with his mobile device. The network restricts access to within Durst only, so he can't contact the nobles and do anything sneaky. But at his request, you've set up a kingdom-wide network to trade online tips with other Durstites pertaining to his interests, notably fashion. In the week since his arrest, the captive has become something of a celebrity on Durst. His impeccable sense of business-like attire has taken the kingdom by storm and now trends feverishly among social networking groups. Okay, there's only one social networking group, but it's trending feverishly in that one. You can't say you've been totally impervious to the craze yourself, nor can you say you weren't shamelessly complicit in promoting it. Hell, you can't even say you didn't mandate certain dress code modifications throughout the kingdom enforced under penalty of death. Nope, can't really say you can say any of that stuff.
For a moment, should probably end in a couple pages because then there's like no good place to end.
Okay.
Probably end on years in the future and go no when it shows up.
Oh god.
Yeah, whatever that says.
So it's a bunch of different users. The only notable one is like Pipe Fan 413. So if you want like a separate voice for that. Anybody want to butt in?
Nope.
Not
I'm good.
particularly.
Anybody want to be a Pipe Fan?
Nope. I'm okay.
You've had one speaking role.
For that one speaking role was Jake. Monologuing for like 20 minutes.
Being an absolute douchebag. I mean, my main character is but an absolute douchebag. The other one was a guy hating himself, so.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of green characters, actually. We're gonna have to decide, guys.
So I did read this.
You have?
I have read this now. It's just a lot of nonsense about sitting on a hat.
Yeah.
Read it. It's still good. Okay, there's 2 pages of this, okay?
Oh my god.
And then, an important character shows up, so, in this text. So, Pipe Fan or just Jacob. I don't know.
Like anyone else but me. Even though I'm the only one saying to read this.
I can't. I am at the most speaking role. I can.
I'm just giving you shit.
I don't have a dad voice. This is dad. I have a girl voice.
I think there's
No, I-
5 characters in this.
I don't have a girl voice, but like
Wait,
half the characters I voice
But
are
all
girls.
of them are like Carapacians besides Pipe Fan, which is dad.
They're still speaking.
Yeah, but they're all basically the same. God, this is horrible. What are we doing?
Some...
We're just asked, like, what are we doing with our lives? We could.
We could be doing so much stuff, yet we decide to sit here and waste hours of our lives every time we read this.
Are we reading this or not?
Is it that important? Because
A-
I
a
read through
charac-
it, and it doesn't seem that important.
It doesn't.
Okay, click the next
They,
page.
they make a joke about a rumpled head object.
Go to the next page. Show serious business.
Burn it, burn the hat.
Sorry, I like the
Burn
lines down
all
there that
hats.
are burn the hat, burn the hat, burn it, burn
What if
the
we just,
rumpled
okay? What if we
hat.
just go, hey, the voices for these guys, it's the reader's voice, the viewer's voice. You guys can read this and join in.
These are the viewers.
Yeah.
These are the viewers. You guys, you at home, find your either you can read them on your real
Cannot
self or
condone
like
this
find
activity,
5
gentlemen.
friends and pretend you're doing your own reading of this.
that completely ruins the whole point of the Let's Read Homestuck. It's
Well,
like,
you know,
this
we
is
need
you
fan
guys
interaction.
reading now. Go read Homestuck yourselves,
my-
you freaking
This is the
losers.
last episode. It's not your turn to go waste years of go waste hours of your life reading.
No,
this
it's
bullshit.
years. Once you start reading Homestuck, you can't get rid of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dignitary. Okay, that's why.
Incinerate the dead cat immediately.
Do not ever wear such a thing in public. Burn the hat!
Burn the
I'm
the
burning
Burn
the hat!
Burn the hat.
Sitting on the hat was terrible. See? There it is!
Oh!
I tried to tell you!
Oh, I see!
Shall we skip over this too?
You know, that somehow seems like a bad idea.
I don't even know what voice I should.
Well, it's Mina, technically.
It is Mina. Yo, I can't deal with this prissy hat chat no more. Public works my ass. What a waste of royal gold.
She's bowing, she's bowing, she's bowing.
Excellent.
This is what I get for letting all proper dudes run shit instead of nasty clowns. At the dignitary. I want my ring back, motherfucker.
Cool.
Not fucker, not. It's just fuck.
It's just fuck.
And with
Anyway,
that,
apparently that's the best place to end, so...
yeah.
I mean,
Thanks, everybody.
you can stop the stream and click through it if you want. I actually kind of do suggest that. Kind of, but also not.
Very
It's hard to
helpful.
explain.
We gotta quickly do an outro.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Comment below what you think the other part of the next Troll Fusion's gonna be, because it's probably gonna be one.
Again, I as far as I'm aware, I know what it is, and that excites me a lot.
Make
Oh yeah, that
sure-
comes up.
Make sure. I mean, try if you've already read it. Maybe don't try and spoil it. But again, we read these so far in advance. By the time this thing comes out, yeah, I don't know. We might actually be done with Homestuck.
We'll be done with Homestuck. No.
I am
No,
not so
I-
sure about that. We still
We'll be
like,
well beyond
3,000
knowing
pages
this.
out.
So post
We'll
your
know
theories
what
in
the
the
character
comments.
is.
We will definitely
Sure.
know that.
My theory corner.
Anyway, Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things I'm contractually obligated to tell you to do. Contractually obligated by who? You're looking at her. Anyway,
Check
Just
out our other
remember, we are not the
content.
characters, especially me, since I apparently get all the worst characters.
you
Uh-huh.
seriously do.
Yeah, yeah.
I did it to myself too. I chose all these characters.
Yeah.
It happens.
And see ya.